In this video I'm going to be going through car parts that I bought from eBay. Most of these parts are going onto the build of my lifted MX-5. I'll leave a link in the description to that playlist if you want to check it out. The main thing I'm going to be going through in this video are the parts that I picked up and how to get the best value on eBay. As there's multiple listings for the same parts on eBay, it can be a bit confusing and sometimes you can be paying more for something that you can just get cheaper by messing around with the settings. So firstly I'm going to go through some of the parts that I picked up. One of the first things I picked up for the build of my lifted MX-5 was this lovely fake Momo steering wheel and a Boss kit as well. I know these have a really bad rep for bending and stuff. I've seen people pull the part here out just by kind of bending it. I honestly couldn't do it with this, even if I tried really hard. They are very sturdy. Like I'm sure it's like a sort of metal piece that goes all the way around the outside, even though I have seen these parts just pull straight out. It is a fake Momo. You can see the logo and stuff in the center there, and then it has Momo written here as well. It comes with the horn button, and then it just comes with screws for going through here into a Boss kit. So I also got a fake one of these. I think this was only, the steering wheel was like €21 I think. This is all including delivery as well. And then this is the Boss kit I got. This one was only €7. These are going onto lifted MX-5 as well, so they're not going onto a road car. I wouldn't put one of these into my road car as well, just because I've heard such bad things about them before that I wouldn't want to chance it. So these were one of the next things I picked up. They are 7-inch headlights that are going into the lifted MX-5, and they have a daytime running light all the way around the outside, and then dipped and full beams as well. They come with the H4 connector, so they do go into an MX-5 straight away. They were a lot better quality than I thought they were going to be. They have like a steel back as well, and for eBay stuff that came from China, I was definitely surprised with these. Seeing the price of these on some UK websites, and Oxbeam as well, I think they had them up for about $150. So getting these for English €66 was definitely a steal. That was for the set as well. I have another one here as well, this pair for the MX-5. They were sold for, I think they're supposed to go into a Jeep Wrangler or something like that, but they do fit into an MX-5 with just some slight modifications as well. So that's where these are going. The Fender Flares I picked up, they're 3.5 inch going across, that's that length. They're usually the kind of bigger ones than you would see on eBay. These as well came from China. They came packaged really well, which I was surprised about. And yeah, they're definitely pretty good quality, since these are basically what you'll get if you buy a Universal Fender Flares on a UK website or Irish website or wherever. You're going to get the same thing. Like, it's just a sort of black plastic stuff. And then the only thing that I picked up from within Europe was this arch roller. This was only like €56, and that was by doing the thing that I'm going to show by going through the lowest to highest price, which you'll see in a minute. And that's basically as cheap as you're going to get them. They do go up to well over €100, including shipping, and they're basically all very similar. They're all the same sort of build quality. I've actually bought like 3 off them, because every time I use them, I usually just throw them up on Done Deal or adverts and sell them for more than what I paid. So they all were the same price. They all kind of bought them off for around the same price, and they were all the exact same build quality, all really good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is show you how to only bring up the parts that are coming from China. On eBay, as far as I know, there's no exact way of messing with the settings to pick products from certain countries. So you can't just go in and say I want products from China. So the main way you do this is basically nearly all the parts that are coming from China will have free shipping. So going onto eBay here, you can see on the left hand side, there's a little tab here for show only, and then there can click that there, the free postage. So clicking that will filter out everything that has paid postage. So you can then see I'm on the Universal Fender Flares here. These are the ones that I bought, so they're actually cheaper now. I paid €36, they're only €30 here now. So you can see them there, China, Hong Kong. So you can see here there's mainly all Chinese stuff. The odd UK piece will come up, but you can usually tell there's a huge difference in price. So you can see the universal Fender Flares here. They're the 3.5 inch. They're the ones that I got. They're actually cheaper now, only €30. I paid €36. And then there's another Hong Kong listing, and there's actually one UK listing here that actually has free shipping. Usually they don't, but you can clearly see the difference in price. It's the exact same thing. They're the black universal Fender Flares, and they're €98. So 3 times more expensive, more than 3 times more expensive. And you're getting the same thing, except you're waiting maybe like 2-3 weeks, if you can wait that long. Okay, so the next part I'm going to show you is on the Chinese listings, how to basically get the cheapest version of what you want to show up in the listings. You'll have hundreds of listings coming up. So if I type in steering wheel, you'll have hundreds or if not thousands of listings coming up. Most of them will be the same. They're usually all just universal steering wheels. They're all going to be fake because they're coming from China as well, most likely. If they say they're real Momo, which like this one probably did, it's not going to be real. So going on to eBay here, just looking up steering wheels. So you can see the first few things are all about 35, 38, 34 euro. So basically you want the cheapest stuff to come up first. So going down, I have the free postage selected, so it's only Chinese parts, nothing from the UK or any other countries. And then going to, is it refine? Then going to sort, you can click lowest price and postage, post and packaging combined. So it's going to give you the overall lowest price for whatever products you're searching for. So the lowest will come up first. When you do search this, you're going to have loads of crappy stuff come up, and just steering wheel covers and stuff, because it's going to be all the cheapest stuff first. So you can see the first few pieces are just steering wheel covers, all going for about €1. So go down to the bottom. I think I've already done this, but you increase the items per page down to about 200, and then skip in a fair few. So I'm going to skip in by 10 pages. This will bring me into the more expensive stuff, kind of in about €20. I could probably go back actually a little bit. Go back to page 8 maybe. So I'm at the stuff now that costs about €21, which is, I think that's, what did I pay? I paid €21.85, so we might see my one come up. Okay, so there's the similar steering wheel to what I picked up. This one's €22, €22.27. There's the price there. Okay, so they are the two ways basically to get the cheapest car parts. One is ordering from China, and then the second thing is putting into the best match. Well, it's usually best match first, but sorting them by lowest price to highest price, and then work your way through it to get the cheapest listing you can find. The products I've got actually all turned out pretty well. They came well packaged, and I was happy with them all basically. The likes of the steering wheel and stuff, I can understand people who don't want to run them on the road because they're fake, and I've seen people stretch them and pull them off and all that sort of thing. I know they have a bad rep. The likes of the Fender Flares, when you're going to get the same thing from the UK for about 3 times the price, you might as well go on eBay, and if you can wait the 2 to 3 weeks for them to come, it's well worth waiting. So all these products that I got here, the arch roller was definitely really good. I still have to use that. Oh, actually all these products have still to be used. The Fender Flares were great, the lights were really good, and then the same with the Boss kit. I haven't tried these out yet, hopefully they work, but even the steering wheel, it feels well, it looks really well. The paint on it as well actually is pretty good. I thought it would just start scraping off and stuff, but it's pretty good. So if you're looking for parts at a discounted price, a bit cheaper, I would try out eBay. I know some people are really against eBay products, but when the price is that much of a difference, and it's going to be the same sort of stuff you can get in the UK or shops here, mainly like the universal Fender Flares, you might as well go on eBay and just chance it. Sometimes the products can be a bit dodgy, not good quality and stuff, but it is a risk you are taking. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll have a link in the description to the build of my listed MX-5, where most of these parts here are going to be used on it. So I'll see you in the next video.